I want to thank each and every one of you for being out here today, for standing in solidarity with me, with my family, with Palestinians, with all Indigenous people around the world. Many years ago, I've told this story many times, in 1982, as Israel was having an operation in Lebanon, and they massacred thousands of Palestinians in Sabra and Shatila, I was at a protest with 6 people, my family and my uncle. 6 people. We felt alone then, but we know we're not alone now, because in our thousands, in our millions, in our thousands, in our millions, now I know our fight is not easy. I know each of you has struggled, as have I. There are days when I can barely stop crying. And that's a normal human emotion. Reach out to your friends. Look at the people around you. Tell them that you love them. Thank them for being here. Thank them for being on the right side of humanity. Reach out to anyone you haven't heard from in a while. Each of us is getting impacted in completely different ways. It's so very important, my friends. My dear friend Ihab, Ammo Ihab, where are you? I'm calling him Ammo because he looks older than me, even though I'm older than him. I was on the steps of Parliament, we were talking about this latest attack, and he reminded me of Hassan Kanafani book. And in it, the quote comes, "Hinni bidamru wa nahna min khallif." They destroy, but we give life. Palestinians give life. Palestinians teach life. For weeks and weeks now, in our millions around the world, we've taught life. We've displayed what humanity looks like. Because in our thousands and in our millions, because this is not a war on Gaza, it's a war on Palestinians. It's not a war on Gaza, it's a war on babies. This is not a war, it's a slaughter. Now this slaughter, my friends, we need to find a way to honor it. Thousands and thousands of Palestinians have had their lives destroyed, children killed. We need to find that way to honor it. Now Israelis, and you know, they've shared their TikTok videos laughing at buildings getting destroyed. They've mocked our women, exposing themselves. We've shared the stories of beautiful fathers burying their daughters, keeping a keepsake to remember a darling 2-year-old, an earring pinned to his armenia. Palestinians are teaching humanity. Each of you is teaching humanity. Keep humanity at the center of our struggle. The world is waking up. The world is waking up to the barbarous intent of Zionism, to the inhumanity of the apartheid system that controls and oppresses and denies Palestinians their just rights. They might be winning the death toll, but we're winning the humanitarian battle. Our struggle to honour those deaths is to build a movement today and tomorrow that sees the liberation of Palestine. It's the movement for us to connect with everyone that is here to fight for a world where we all belong. An anti-colonial struggle, an anti-racist struggle, a struggle for freedom and justice for all, irrespective of race, religion, creed, ability or otherwise. That's the world we're fighting for, a world of equality. The system that oppresses Palestinians is the same system that oppresses every other people, be they Indigenous brothers and sisters here, Rohingyas, Uyghurs, West Saharans, West Papuans. Our battles are connected in every every single way, and we need to keep remembering that. And we will not let them win. A system that is predicated on supremacy and oppression cannot last. Our language, a language of inclusion and love, will win. Will win because in our thousands and in our millions, the fight for Palestinian rights is a fight for liberation. It's a fight for humanity. It's a fight for all. Israel's got nothing else it can do but bomb. Israel can do nothing else but kill. But we're telling Israel, you failed. You failed because Palestinians are unconquered, unbroken, still connected. And in our thousands and in our millions, in our thousands, in our millions, now we've got to pause. And you heard from Gabrielle before, a pause. We're not going to kill you to Tuesday. And they want to go back to a ceasefire, but we don't want a ceasefire. We want to cease killing, a cease occupation, a cease oppression, a cease of the denial of Palestinians to live free in their land from the I love that. And to our Indigenous brothers and sisters that are here, thank you. To our Muslim, Christian, and especially our Jewish brothers and sisters, thank you all for standing with us. To every Sikh, Hindu, agnostic, every other religion, thank you for being with us too. Because together we are unbreakable. Together they cannot conquer us. Now, my friends, it's so very important for us to understand what our movement is. It's anti-colonial, it's anti-racist, it's a liberation movement for all. There's no room for any hate, no room for any hate in our movement. There is no room for anti-Semitism. If you went to Caulfield and you put boycott stickers on a Jewish-owned store, you did not help us. You did not help us, you hurt us. Our battle is against Zionism, it's against oppression, it's against colonialism, it is not against Judaism. You heard from Neva before, and there's hundreds of Jews here, and there's tens of thousands and millions of them with us, because in our thousands and in our millions, McDonald's and Starbucks, not my favourite coffee, not my favourite burger, but they're not BDS targets. What? They're not BDS targets. There's a very clear list of what we need to be targeting. If you want to help Palestine, go to the BDS website and target these specific companies. Puma, it's coming up. Do not buy Puma. Do not buy Hewlett-Packard. If your superannuation is with AXA, get the hell out of there. If you bought a SodaStream, sorry, don't buy another one. If your friends are considering buying a SodaStream, tell them not to. That's a legitimate BDS target. Ahava, don't buy their cosmetics. Their cosmetics are rooted in our oppression. Abella and Sabra dips, they make the worst hummus. Do not buy that shit. These are legitimate BDS targets. We need to focus our energy on small, achievable wins. Small and achievable wins. Go to the BDS website and look at them. Now, my friends, we're about to start marching. We're going to be led by healthcare workers. If you're a healthcare worker, head that way, because we know how many hundreds of Palestinians have been killed. And I want to remind you all just how important the struggle for Palestine is. Palestine and the struggle for Palestinian justice is the litmus test for all fights. It is the standard bearer for all oppressed peoples. Palestine is unconquered, undefeated. We're here and we will never be defeated. In our thousands, in our millions. Now Palestine needs your voice. It needs your vote. It needs your